Hey guys, Pinkie Pie here. Last time I left you guys at a pretty bad cliffhanger. I'm in the middle of the chapter Restraining Regrets and Rationalization in fiction Pinkie Pie Psychologist, written by MasterWeaver. So let's just dive right in. Okay. Pull it up. Slowly, Derpy Hooves turned around. There, manifest in the form of a unicorn with a deadpan gaze, was her guilt, her shame, the result of the worst mistake of her life. She was obviously waiting for something. Hello. Hey. The two of them stood there. Outside the door, Pinkie abruptly began humming some tune. So, Pinkie Pie, strange mare, the unicorn agreed. Hard to believe she's a national hero. Yeah. Pinkie continued humming. Eventually, the male mare slumped, defeated. Look, Amethyst, I'm sorry I haven't come around earlier, and I'm sorry that I was... She let the sentence drift off. The unicorn rolled her eyes. What? That you were hurt? That wasn't your fault, I know that. No, I mean... The Pegasus looked up. I abandoned you, and... No. What? No, you did not abandon me. The unicorn walked closer. You let your doctors put me in foster care system when you thought that you couldn't take care of me. Yeah, you gave me away, but you only did it because you loved me. What? Derpy looked at her. Amethyst sighed. What you did hurt me, yeah. I'm not going to say it didn't, and I'm not going to say it was right, but it wasn't the end of the world. She glanced at the ground, embarrassed. I changed my name out of spite and confusion, but I'm still your little sparkler. You... And then the dam broke, and the Pegasus surged forward. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, I know. Sparkler returned the hug. I forgave you long ago, Mom. Don't worry. I'm here. The male mare sobbed. But I was a horrible mother. And now you aren't. I've seen you and Dinky together. Derpy tensed. I'm not mad. I'm happy. Just come by more often, okay? I will. And try to get Dad to stop being so weird. Derpy laughed. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Pinkie waited patiently outside the door. Well, all right, she was counting the leaves in the trees across the street and amusing herself by making up long and epic stories on their history. She was up to the third chlorophyll Civil War when Derpy finally emerged. The male mare gave her a pointed glare and a snort. Then she smiled and shook her head. Pinkie smiled back. Well, my work here is done. See ya! Wait! Derpy looked up, but the party pony was already bouncing down the road. Wait, Pinkie, where are you going? Sugar Cube Corner? Duh! I gotta prep some muffin mix for tomorrow. Who paid you? You still didn't tell me who paid you. And you have mail to deliver. Toodles! Pinkie Pie, you get back here this instant! The baker only laughed, bounding round the bend. Derpy almost went after her, but she looked up at the sun and realized that all Pinkie's shenanigans had already put her behind schedule. With a frustrated, incoherent shout, she swerved round and stormed down her route. With heavy breaths, she managed to make it to the schoolhouse just before the bell rang. She had managed to get her mail delivered, just barely. All that remained in her saddlebags were letters to her own home. Derpy managed to smile a genuine smile, though she just caught sight of her little muffin charging out of the building right at her. Mommy, you're here! Of course I'm here, silly filly. A mail mare is never late. The Pegasus struck a dramatic pose before nearly collapsing. Oh, but I had a really weird day today. Oh, I did too! Dinky pulled out her papers. See, today we were supposed to draw our favorite pony in the whole wide world, but there were no gray crayons, so I had to try to use a black one, and then Snail saw me drawing it, he thought that I was drawing Nightmare Moon, so he kind of freaked out. Derpy giggled, taking the drawing in her own wings. He thought Nightmare Moon was a blonde? Yeah! Weird, huh? Really weird. Handing the paper back, she kneeled down. Hop on, Muffin! Dinky complied, wrapping her hooves around her mother's neck. Soon enough, they were gliding in for a landing at Carrot Top's cabin, waving at their landlord. The carrot farmer smiled back at them. Hey, Dinky, did it work? I don't know, I didn't ask yet. Derpy let her daughter down. Didn't ask what? Oh, the unicorn shuffled her feet. Well, nothing. A pair of misaligned golden eyes narrowed. Nothing? Sounds like some pony's keeping a secret. Suddenly she leapt at her daughter, who was already running off with a shriek of laughter. I'm going to tickle that secret out of you, little filly! Only if you catch me! Carrot Top winced as a flower pot fell over and crashed to the ground, unnoticed by the two. Hey! Try to keep from breaking things! Derpy whirled around. Sorry! Won't happen again! In the time her eyes were off on her daughter, though, the unicorn had disappeared. Oh no! Oh, where could she be? The unicorn... Oh, where was I? The unicorn, for her part, remained as still as possible in the bushes. Oh, where is my little muffin? The Pegasus began to stalk around the garden with exaggerated steps. I don't know where she is. Oh, no! Did she go inside? Oh, maybe she learned to teleport. How will I ever find her? I got you now! Dinky screamed as she was tugged in the branches, but her voice quickly devolved into laughter as Derpy skittered her hooves across her belly. Stop it, Mommy! Oh, never! I'll never stop! Mwahaha! Desperate to find some leverage, the unicorn grabbed at her mother's saddlebags. Letter spilled out across the ground as she managed to get out from her grip. Ha ha ha! Now I have defeated you! What? How can this be? You are a mill mare, and you must deliver! The Pegasus swooned dramatically. No! My one weakness! She began to gather the letters up, organizing them by intended recipient. As always, there were a number for Carrot Top, a few for her, and one for Dinky? From Pinkie Pie? Derpy gave her daughter a look. The unicorn, realizing she'd just been caught, rubbed the back of her head. Pinkie said she was opening a new business that was specifically meant to make ponies happy, and, well, I might have noticed you weren't happy anymore, so I asked Carrot Top to help me pay Pinkie, and, am I in trouble? The two of them stared at each other, and then Derpy wrapped her hooves around Dinky and pulled her close. She really, really needed her muffin. And that was the end of the chapter, so I hope you guys like it. I'm totally ready to do chapter 3 if you guys are interested, so leave me some comments. Let me know if you want it. Thank you for listening.